Siddhi, yeah, what do we see in some people who had some children, traumatized childhood, had some kind of trauma in their life,
Hmm.
and when these individuals get into marriage bonds,
Hmm.
so can marriage heal those emotional bonds they have gone through, or healing must be done before nikah? So where do you draw the line between the emotional support and emotional dependency for these kind of individuals when they get into nikah?
Naam, Sidi. So, so you're speaking about people who have been hurt or traumatized when they were young? Is that what you
Mm.
said?
Yeah, in the
No.
childhood or in the before the marriage, some kind of like some passing of away of the loved ones, or they had a disturbed childhood, or
I see.
sometimes the parents get separated, they're divorced, and all this kind of stuff happen. In the West, we have
Hmm.
seen this most common, right? The
No.
parents got divorced, and what happens to the mentality of the child,
Hmm.
how much he's dependent when he's getting to a bond, going to get married with another individual. So
Hmm.
how does it affects his relationship in that?
Absolutely. Bila shak. This is a critical thing you've asked, Sidi. It's a beautiful question, mashallah. I mean, the first thing that we have to do, I'm not a mufti, but if I was, I'd say it's wajib. We
Mm-hmm.
have to understand ourselves. We
Yeah.
have to understand ourselves.
Mm.
Because if we don't understand ourselves, we can't have a relationship with anybody. We'll react in ways that we can't even explain. Well, they say that um, we're all, it's almost like the strings pulling us. It's almost like we're acting based on emotion, we're acting based on previous experience, and we don't even know that we're doing that,
Allahu
right?
Akbar.
So when you're talking about healing, I mean, life is difficulty. This is the nature of the dunya. Allah created the dunya in order to teach us, in order to train us, in order to um, use to draw close to Him. Okay? But its nature is difficulty. That's the nature with which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the world, with many wisdoms. One of the wisdoms is the dunya will always break your heart. It will always break your heart, Sidi, to remind us this is not your goal.
Yeah.
This is not your resting place. This is not your place that you find contentment. That is to come. So that's one of the wisdoms in creating the dunya like this. And as a result, we have difficulties, we have pain, we have trauma, and we try to heal and we move forward. So it'll happen before the marriage, it'll happen after the marriage, it'll happen in the marriage, it'll happen outside the marriage. This is just the nature of the world that we live in, with a tremendous hikmah, with a tremendous wisdom, bila shak, without a doubt, right? So it's not a matter of healing before or after, it's more a matter of understanding our pain, understanding our wounds,
Mm-hmm.
understanding our soft spots, understanding what we need from our spouse. There's things that we need from our spouse, and we have to be able to articulate that and ask for those things. We also need to be able to understand, what our reactions going to be to certain situations, and are they appropriate, right? We have to be able to um, react in a way that's healthy for the moment that we're in and with the person that we're with. The person that's before us is not the person that was there before. It's not our parents.
Mm-hmm.
It's not our ex. It's not
Mm.
our school teacher who told us something.
Yeah.
This is a brand new individual, so they deserve to be reacted to based on who they are and the situation they're in. Right? We can't do that without some level of healing, without some level of self-reflection, self-thought, and self-healing. But we'll never be 100% healed, right? Nowadays, there's a lot of these people stuck in perpetual healing, and they're
Allahu Akbar.
they're arrested. They can't move forward because they're
Yeah.
just with this, and there's this trauma, and I got to do this, and I got to try this therapy, and they're just kind of stuck. You'll never be 100% healed You're not supposed to be 100% healed. You're supposed to have understanding. You're supposed to heal somewhat, and you take who you are to the person who's also in the same state. And you hold them where they need to be held, and they hold you where you need to be held. You know, you know that you can lean in, and they will hold you. And you know that when they lean in, you will hold them, right?
Yeah.
So understanding some sort of healing, some level of healing,
Hmm.
taking who you are as a human being to the person, communicating with them, and then understanding each other. This is the key.